Hello, my name is Carol Krueger, and I'm from Louisville, Colorado. I am both pleased and honored to be one of the accepted artists into the 2021 Quilt National. I believe that it's human nature to like things to be comfortable and predictable, and then sometimes some chaotic force comes into our life, perhaps an experience or an event that throws us off kilter and makes us think in new ways. These are the themes that I explore in my quilt entitled The Mindset. In the past few years, I've been trying to take a different approach to my quilt making, an approach that's more intuitive by nature. I've also been developing a regular practice of meditation. During 2019, when I was thinking about making a piece to enter into this show, while I was meditating, I had a reoccurring vision that came to me. It was a vision of a pastel-colored field of geometry, somewhat like some sort of a mosaic or something like that. I wondered if it would be possible to make such a thing in textiles. However, it was strange because I'm not known for pastel color schemes. In addition, I knew that this intensive geometric background would probably require a more traditional approach, something of a traditional piecework. And this is also another thing that I'm not known for because I'm not a traditional quilter. Then I remembered that some years ago I had learned a technique that was made popular by the indigenous Seminole tribes. It's a technique that involves making these long bands of piecing, and it's a beautiful technique. I learned to make it to make some gift items using these decorative bands on the bottom of towels and tote bags and that sort of thing. I had made quite a few of those. However, the thought of making a very large-scale piece out of this type of piecing was intimidating to me. However, I knew it could potentially be very beautiful, and so I took a leap of faith and I started in creating this large-scale background. I had this background piecing about 3/4 of the way through, and I saw it on the wall and I thought, it looks just like a baby quilt. And I thought to myself, why am I making this baby quilt? I have no idea what I'm even going to do with this. But I kept the faith and I kept going. And as this progressed, I was also continuing my meditation. And very shortly, something new began to come into my mind's eye during these meditations. It was a chaotic force, some sort of a dark, swirling, like vortex that was coming in. And I realized that I was meant to put this on top of this serene piecing. And I realized that the theme of my quilt was going to be of chaos and order. I began designing and embroidering out these vortex designs on a large-scale embroidery machine in my studio. I purposely designed the edges of the embroidery to have quite a bit of distortion in order to contrast with the smooth piecing underneath. I also chose a translucent textile for the embroidery because I wanted the viewer to be able to see the intensive piecing underneath these embroidered motifs. I completed the piece with a third element. I've had some interest in sacred geometry, and so I added the sacred geometry to represent the new ways of thinking, new thought forms, and new attitudes based on the higher ideals of compassion, justice, inclusivity. I would like to thank you for watching this video today, and I would like to dedicate my piece to my community here in and around Boulder, Colorado, and I wish you all healing and good fortune as you go forth into your future.